When we cast our minds back to the age of dinosaurs, there are certain shapes that are instantly familiar. The long neck of a sauropod, the fearsome jaws of a Tyrannosaurus, and of course the remarkable outline of the Stegosaurus. This extraordinary creature, whose name means roofed lizard, is one of the most recognizable of all dinosaurs. Its fame comes not from its size, which was considerable, but from the magnificent and strange armor it carried. Along its arched back, it sported a double row of large, bony plates, creating a silhouette that is unlike anything alive today. This unique feature has captivated human imagination for over a century, making Stegosaurus a true icon of prehistoric life. This animal was a true heavyweight of its time, a herbivore that roamed the land with a slow, deliberate gait. It was about the size of a large bus, measuring up to 9 meters in length and weighing several tons. Despite its impressive bulk, its head was curiously small, housing a brain no larger than a walnut. This contrast between its massive body and tiny brain has long puzzled scientists. But what it may have lacked in cognitive power, it more than made up for with its incredible defensive structures. The combination of its back plates and a powerful spiked tail made it a formidable challenge for any predator that dared to approach it. The story of the Stegosaurus begins in the fossil beds of the American West, during the late 19th century. Paleontologists, digging through ancient rock, unearthed bones that pieced together a creature of astonishing appearance. At first they believed the plates lay flat upon its back, like tiles on a roof, which inspired its name. It was only later, with more complete skeletons, that we understood their true upright arrangement. This discovery painted a picture of an animal that was both bizarre and beautiful, a walking fortress of bone that navigated a world filled with giants. Its discovery helped to shape our very understanding of the diversity and wonder of the Jurassic period. Today, on the 4th of August, 2025, our fascination with this creature has not diminished. The Stegosaurus remains a star attraction in museums all around the world, its skeleton drawing crowds of all ages. It serves as a powerful reminder of how different life on our planet once was. It shows us that nature's creativity knows no bounds, producing animals with features that seem to come straight from a fantasy tale. The Stegosaurus is more than just a collection of fossilized bones, it is a symbol of the mystery and grandeur of the deep past, a testament to a time when giants truly walked the earth. The most striking features of the Stegosaurus are, without question, the 17 large kite-shaped plates that ran along its neck, back, and tail. These were not directly attached to the skeleton, but were instead embedded in the skin, held upright in 2 alternating rows. For many years their purpose was a source of intense debate among scientists. Were they for protection, acting as a kind of armor against the teeth and claws of predators like Allosaurus? While they may have offered some defense, the plates were quite thin and filled with blood vessels, making them seem rather fragile for combat. This has led to other fascinating theories about their true function. A more recent and widely accepted idea is that these magnificent plates acted as a sophisticated form of temperature control. The network of blood vessels within them could have been used to absorb heat from the sun on a cool morning, helping this large, cold-blooded animal to warm up quickly. Conversely, if the Stegosaurus was overheating in the midday sun, it could have positioned itself in a breeze, allowing the plates to radiate excess heat away from its body. This would have made them natural radiators, essential for managing the body temperature of such a massive creature in the fluctuating Jurassic climate. Beyond thermoregulation, the plates likely served another important purpose display. In the animal kingdom, bright colors and large impressive structures are often used to communicate with others of the same species. It is quite possible that the Stegosaurus could flush blood into its plates, causing them to change color dramatically. This could have been used to intimidate rivals, attract a mate, or even to appear larger and more threatening to a potential predator. Such a visual display would have been a powerful tool for communication in a world without complex vocal sounds, a silent language written in color and form. At the other end of the Stegosaurus was an altogether different kind of armament, the Thagomizer. This was the name given to the 4 long, sharp spikes, some reaching a meter in length, that protruded from the end of its powerful tail. Unlike the plates, there is little doubt about the function of these fearsome weapons. They were built for defense. Fossil evidence, including an Allosaurus vertebra with a puncture wound that perfectly matches a Stegosaurus tail spike, confirms that this tail was used with deadly accuracy. the Stegosaurus could swing its muscular tail with great force, driving these spikes deep into an attacker and ensuring its survival. The Stegosaurus was a herbivore, a plant eater that spent most of its days peacefully grazing. Its anatomy tells us a great deal about how it lived. Its head was held low to the ground and its teeth were small and peg-like, not suited for chewing tough material. Instead, it likely used its beak-like mouth to snip off mouthfuls of low-growing vegetation. Its diet would have consisted mainly of soft plants like ferns, cycads and mosses that carpeted the Jurassic floodplains. It was a selective browser, carefully choosing the tenderest parts of the plants available to it, moving slowly through the ancient forests. To process its food, the Stegosaurus may have swallowed stones, known as gastroliths. These stones would have churned around in its stomach, helping to grind up the fibrous plant matter that its simple teeth could not handle. This is a strategy used by some modern birds and crocodiles today. Such a digestive system would have been essential for extracting enough nutrients to power its enormous body. The life of a Stegosaurus was therefore a continuous search for food, a slow and steady process of consumption that shaped its entire day, from sunrise to sunset, as it fueled its massive frame. Despite its formidable appearance, the Stegosaurus was likely a social animal. Fossil trackways suggest that they may have moved in groups or herds, perhaps for protection or to travel together to new feeding grounds. Living in a herd would have offered safety in numbers. With many pairs of eyes watching for danger, the group would have been alerted more quickly to the approach of a predator. This social structure would have been particularly important for protecting the young, which would have been much more vulnerable to attack than the fully grown, well-armed adults. It paints a picture of a surprisingly communal and gentle creature. When threatened, however, the gentle giant would have transformed into a dangerous adversary. Its primary defense was its powerful, spiked tail. The Stegosaurus was not built for speed. It could not outrun a predator like an Allosaurus. Instead, it would have likely stood its ground, keeping its vulnerable head turned away from the attacker, while presenting its dangerous rear. By flexing its powerful tail muscles, it could swing the Thagomizer with incredible speed and agility. This active, aggressive form of defense made the Stegosaurus a much more difficult meal than its slow, plodding nature might suggest. A true master of survival in a dangerous world. The world of the Stegosaurus was very different from our own. It lived during the late Jurassic period, approximately 155 to 150 million years ago. This was an era of giants, a time when the Earth's climate was warm and humid, supporting vast forests and lush fern prairies. The continents were arranged differently, with North America and Europe still part of a larger landmass known as Laurasia. It is in the fossil-rich rocks of these regions, particularly in formations like the Morrison Formation in the United States, that the remains of Stegosaurus are most commonly found, giving us a window into its ancient habitat. This iconic dinosaur shared its world with a spectacular cast of other prehistoric creatures. Towering sauropods like Diplodocus and Brachiosaurus browsed on the treetops, far above the reach of the low-feeding Stegosaurus. The air was filled with early pterosaurs, and the rivers and swamps teemed with ancient crocodiles and turtles. But there was also constant danger. The apex predator of this environment was the fearsome Allosaurus, a large carnivorous dinosaur that very likely preyed upon Stegosaurus. The unique evolutionary features of the Stegosaurus, its plates and spikes, were developed in direct response to the pressures of living in this dynamic and perilous ecosystem. The legacy of the Stegosaurus is preserved in stone, in the fossilized bones that tell the story of its life and times. Each skeleton discovered adds another piece to the puzzle, helping paleontologists understand its biology, behavior, and its place in the Jurassic food web. These fossils are not just scientific curiosities, they are relics of a lost world, tangible connections to a time so distant it is almost beyond comprehension. They allow us to reconstruct not just the animal itself but the entire environment it inhabited, from the plants it ate to the predators it fought. It is a story of survival and adaptation written in the very rock of our planet. In the grand tapestry of life on Earth, the Stegosaurus holds a special place. It is a testament to the endless variety and sometimes bizarre pathways of evolution. Its unique combination of defensive plates and offensive spikes made it one of the most successful herbivores of its time. Its instantly recognizable form has secured its status as one of the most beloved dinosaurs, a symbol of the wonder and majesty of the prehistoric world. The Stegosaurus may have vanished millions of years ago, but its incredible story continues to inspire awe and spark our curiosity about the ancient life that once dominated our planet.